Hey guys, welcome to Cara's Cucina. I'm Cara Di Falco. Today I'm going to show you a really fast, easy salad recipe perfect for the summertime. Great food isn't just about good ingredients and knowing how to cook, it's about telling the story of the food. Today we're going to make what's called Panzanella salad, which is a very old kind of poor man's food type of salad, very traditionally Italian, and a great way to use up leftover stale bread. Again, everything that the Italians do is always putting things to use that otherwise might have gone to waste. So I've got about 2 cups of stale crusty Italian bread in here. You can just use, day-old bread, leave it out overnight. You can toss some in the oven if you prefer to make it a little bit of toast. We've also got 1 cup of cherry tomatoes that I quartered, a half a red onion sliced up, and I've got 2 cloves of garlic here that I minced as well. And then we've got some salt, pepper, oil, and vinegar. Now, normally, or on occasion when you see this recipe, what you'll see them recommend to do is actually to soak the bread in water first. I feel like that's a waste of an opportunity to add flavor to your meal, right? Because what's water? Water doesn't really have any flavor. So what I prefer to do is actually just let this sit for an hour or 2 in the fridge and let it soak up the flavors that we're putting in with it. So very simply, we're just gonna add our veggies to our bread. Get those tomatoes in there, and you can see these tomatoes are nice and juicy, right? So already we're adding liquid to the bread and a bit of garlic. The garlic's probably more an American thing. They tease us all the time that we put garlic in everything. But it's good. And then we'll season everything with a little salt and pepper. And because this is such a simple dish, such a basic dish, you really want to get the best quality ingredients because that's what's really going to make it delicious. So, it's not so much a technique, it's not that it has to be fancy, but if you get good organic tomatoes, a nice onion, some good Italian bread, and really high quality oil and vinegar, you're going to have an incredible salad. So that's it. We have our little salt and pepper. We're going to put on some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to use a white balsamic vinegar on this. I like white balsamic vinegar in the summertime, and I like it with salads like this because it has a similar flavor to the darker balsamic, but it doesn't alter the color of your meal, which I think makes it nice when you're presenting something, especially if you were going to do this in a barbecue or anything like that. So we're just going to get this all tossed together. Okay, and again, we can see the bread is still dry. And we don't want it to be that way. So we are going to cover this and we'll let it sit in the fridge just for a little bit until that bread really starts to soak up the liquid from the veggies. And then if we feel that it's still too dry, then you can add just a little bit of water on top to kind of help soak up the bread. After about an hour in the fridge, we can see that our bread is nice and soft, it's nice and mushy, and our salad's ready to go. Now again, this is just a really basic recipe. From here, be creative, add whatever you want. You want to put cucumbers in there, throw some cucumbers in there. Some fresh mozzarella, that would be great too. Maybe a little fresh basil if you want, or some fresh oregano if you've got an herb garden going this summer. So again, as always, your food is yours. Make whatever it is that you like and your family will eat, as long as you're cooking it for yourself. So that, again, that's always my key and always my purpose. So, if I do something and it's a little untraditional or not the way you remember, it's because it doesn't have to be hard and fast and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something that you made and that you love. That is it for this week in the Cucina. I'll see you guys next time. Buon appetito.